What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Punting for the People. Different situation today. We are on our way, and you know by the title obviously, we are on our way through Croatia to check out the King's Landing, Dubrovnik, which is south of Split. We've hired a car, little Fiat Panda. We're on our way now. It's early in the morning. We've got our coffees, courtesy of the breakfast place. We've got some food, some water. We're about to head to Klis Fortress, which is the first stop on our Game of Thrones tour. Really, we're just seeing all of Croatia. But yesterday we did stop in at the Game of Thrones Museum. I'll show you some footage of that right now. Now we're going to go to Klis Fortress, see the sights there, and then make our way down the lovely Croatian coast to Dubrovnik and check out King's Landing, if there's anything left of it after what Daenerys did. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe below. If you like the video, leave a like. But today we are on the road. This is the second or third country I think I've driven on a highway in. We did Italy and Austrian Autobahn, German Autobahn, Croatian highway, so wish me luck. So, success, guys. I didn't hurt us in any way, shape or form. We have made it to Klis Fortress. Reason I am driving, I can drive stick. Unlike a lot of the imports that come over to the GFL, I can drive stick. I just don't really choose to. I have a manual license, but I like to drive automatics. I just find it more peaceful and just easy. Mereen brought her German ID card that she needs to cross the border when we head to Dubrovnik. But she didn't bring her passport or her driver's license. She just brought her ID card, so we hired the car, had to put it in my name, which is kind of cool because I get to drive on another road in another country. Kind of, you know, if I ever talk about my travels, I can sit here and say, yeah, I drove on the highway from Split to Dubrovnik. So it's pretty cool. But we're going to go up, we're going to check out Klis Fortress and just, yeah, keep going with a really awesome holiday. How cool is this? Welcome to Klis. So we've just entered Klis Fortress. We paid 60 kuna, which is like €8-9, to come up here, see the sights, see the Game of Thrones fortress that Daenerys crucified the slave masters at in the series. Really excited to get up to the top of this place. It's going to be awesome. don't think they would have positioned me at Klis Fortress, because these are the doors used to get throughout the fortress. I'm not huge, I'm not super tall, I'm like 6'3", but this is like next level. We have to crawl through these things, so I wouldn't be, I don't think, positioned or posted at the Klis Fortress anytime soon. I also just want to give a quick shout out to the continent of Europe. I think these things that you put in like every city and every destination is so cool. It's like a little 3D stone metal model print of the area. There's one in Hildesheim, there was one in Lübeck, there's one in... They're so cool. And I think they're just such a real cool little touch to have in especially tourist areas. So cheers to you, Europe. So we just heard a tour guide actually say before Game of Thrones was filmed here, there was almost nobody coming to visit Klis Fortress. It was really Game of Thrones that made it a tourist destination, which is interesting because it's such a beautiful place, and I'd think that it would be a huge tourist destination before that, but I guess because it's a little bit out of Split, people have been doing day trips to places like the waterfalls and that kind of thing, so it's never really been a huge area of interest until it was seen on the show, which is kind of interesting. So after a little bit of walking around and exploration, we have now reached what is the highest viewing point of Klis Fortress, and let's just say this view doesn't disappoint. You've got Split down there, you've got the mountains separating the inland Dalmatia from the coast, and then of course you've just got some nice little city and highway views on the other side. So absolutely amazing, well worth the small price we paid to get into Klis. But now it's one last little view and then onwards to Dubrovnik. So we're in the car, we've made our way from Klis Fortress down the highway and a little bit of the coastal road to a border stop, because Croatia is actually split into two areas, and in order to get to Dubrovnik in Croatia from Split, you have to cross through a border stop, because we actually are going to enter Bosnia and Herzegovina, which basically separates Croatia from Croatia. So we're kind of going to visit two countries in one day. Although one country we're not really stopping, we're just crossing through. So I have to bring my passport, Mereen has to bring her German ID. But yeah, we're going to cross through, we're going to visit Bosnia and Herzegovina, but only for a small, minuscule amount of time, and then we're going to keep going forward to Dubrovnik. So after pretty easy border control, really, we are now in Bosnia, Herzegovina. We only are in this country for about 20 minutes. We're currently in Nurm. We've got to drive through the little section of the country back out into Croatia. And then it's not too long till Dubrovnik, so let's keep going. So quick bathroom break, but also right next to the bathroom there's something really, really special that we wanted to do, wanted to stop for, so thought we'd stretch our legs, go to the bathroom and show you guys something that is truly amazing. On the way down to Dubrovnik, you're going on the highway, but then you also go along the coast. So you're basically riding along next to water for a long period of time, and it's not just any water, it's the Adriatic Sea, which is probably one of the clearest bodies of water that I've ever seen. Like, ready? Check this out. Like, check out that water and how you could see the stones in the bottom of the water. So we're going to walk down, we're going to check it out while we stretch our legs, maybe take a quick little dip of our toes into the Adriatic Sea just to say that we've swum in it. Then we go, we had our rest stop, we checked out the little beach on the side of the coast road, dipped my toes in the Adriatic Sea so I can technically say that I've been in it, and now it's all aboard again. Only about 40 minutes to Dubrovnik or King's Landing. Welcome to Dubrovnik. So we have made it to Dubrovnik, and we've just parked the car. We are currently walking down the hill to Grad, or the Dubrovnik Old Town. So when we get there, we can show you around and show you some of these great Game of Thrones locations, and then just the beauty of Dubrovnik, Croatia, and the old city. So the first stop on the King's Landing tour isn't really in Dubrovnik, it is Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik was the set for King's Landing. They green screened, CGI'd the whole city, but the base or the foundation of King's Landing is based on Dubrovnik. The next step, or the next stop we're going to go to, is the shame stairs that obviously Cersei walks down with her shaved head, butt naked. So we're going to head there, then we're going to probably talk about it and go to the next spot. Currently on our way up on the stairwalk. We went and saw the stairs, and it was great. It's a good way to show how CGI and special effects work in a TV series. So absolutely brilliant. On to the next spot. Welcome to King's Landing, everyone. Convinced in that black yacht we either have James Bond or Jay-Z or something, because that thing looks cool. But it's really, really awesome views from up here. The wind noise is a little crappy, so I'm sorry if when I edit this I can't edit it out, but unbelievable sights from the walls of Dubrovnik Old Town. The wind noise was terrible up there, but we went and visited off the wall. You could see down into Blackwater Bay, which is the west harbour of Dubrovnik. We also, we didn't go over there, but on top of Blackwater Bay is one of the fortresses outside of the walls of Dubrovnik, which is actually the Red Keep. And now I'm not sure whether this little bell tower, I don't know whether you can see it or where it is. I think it's over here. This thing right there. I don't know whether that's the bell, like sound the bell tower. There's another one in the city, but if that's it, let me know. But that's in the last season where they had to sound the bells of King's Landing. That's the one. I think that's the one. That's the other one. There's one over here somewhere. Where is it? There. And then this one. I think this is the one. Let me know if I'm right. Maybe that was the reason that, spoiler alert, the bell didn't sound. They didn't know which one it was, just like me. That is a good point. King's Landing, label your bells. Last spot on the tour is the ever classic House of the Undying, where Daenerys ran around for a while. But a lot of CGI helped in this shot and in this part of the series. This is really just the bottom of a castle base. So, So after the walk along the wall, we've stopped and got ice cream, and I've gotten Game of Thrones flavor. I don't know whether you can see that very well, but it is like pitch black. I asked what flavor it was. It's dark chocolate and rum. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's also got like little gold flecks, if you can see that under the spoon. It's like gold, like sparkles. So we're going to dig into this. It's probably going to turn my whole mouth black, I think. Not as black as I expected. Oh, it's a hazelnut. You know what guys, you know what I'm like with food and rating food. I like all food, but that ice cream was probably the best chocolate flavored ice cream I've ever had. Dubrovnik, you're on my list of best ice cream flavors ever. We're gonna keep walking around, see some more, and just make the most of our time here, as the kind of the theme of today is making the most of the time. On top of all the Game of Thrones stuff in Dubrovnik, when we were leaving Dubrovnik, we also saw a dog that looked exactly like a stunt double for Ghost, so that was kind of cool. We had a little bit of a laugh, but it was really awesome, and I love dogs. So. Well guys, we're in the car. We're on our way back to Split. We've just left Dubrovnik. It's a beautiful city. Obviously Game of Thrones made it really awesome seeing some of the places that they filmed. Just all around awesome experience. I recommend anyone coming to Croatia definitely do Dubrovnik. Yeah, we're on our way back to Split, and then we head home in the morning. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We did a lot this week in Croatia. We did a lot today. We went all the way down the coast, all the way back up the coast, saw Dubrovnik, stopped off at some beaches. It was great. If this is your first time watching my videos, please feel free to subscribe. If you're watching my videos multiple times and you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, helping me grow and helping me just become larger on this platform and sharing my message. But I'm gonna focus on the road for now. We're gonna go back to Split, pack our bags, head back to Hildesheim so I can make some more dope vlogs, at least for a little bit. And then I'm back out of the country again because I've got another exciting thing in store for you guys. So I'll see you next time, but until then, my name is Jacob and this is Punting for the People. Catches. Aside from